hello. About to hop into Stardew Valley. In fact, I'm hopping in right now. I's married now. I's married now. I's also a millionaire. So that's kind of sexy. I mean, kinda. You know. Look. I actually even kind of redecorated a little bit. Not like a bunch. I have new wallpaper and floors. And look, here's my wife. Which reminds me, I actually did go into the mines yesterday, and I brought her a gift. So, here you go. Aw, you seriously love me? So yesterday I bought this so I can change out. Ooh, look at this wallpaper. Wallpapers and the floor. Look at this wallpaper. Pretty much on a daily basis, which very well could happen. This flooring. I'm not a huge fan of the flooring. I'll try that floor. Oh, that's a cross. Well, alright. I guess we're about to have a religious floor then. Not for long! Let's put this floor in. I actually don't hate it. I don't want stone flooring. Let's try this flooring. I hate it. Alright. Let's try this wallpaper in here. Can we put this in here? Yeah, that's funky. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad. Let's check out what's going on in the basement. Everything's still brewing. Percolating, simmering. Ooh, look at my outside. A bunch of ancient fruit jelly. 6 of those. Oops, I didn't mean to open that. Some truffle oil. My lazy little, I don't even know what the hell they are, aliens taking care of my farm. It's the 21st, so the month is almost over. Yay! And, you know, I'm gonna give this marriage another season or two. You know, maybe I'll give it a year. Maybe I'll give it until next spring. I don't know. It's a long time to be married to somebody who the only way she contributed to the farm was she fed the animals. And I got an auto feeder for the animals. Like, literally have an auto feeder for the animals. So, like, they're automatically fed. So when she told me she fed the animals, I was like, oh, I should divorce her right now. Because that was such a nothing thing that you told me you did. Why would you tell me something like that unless you wanted me to be angry? And, you know, it's possible that she did want me to be angry. So I'm not gonna put it past her. Maybe that was her plan. Let's make Talon angry. And, you know, there's also some weirdness going on with her family. Like, I'm going to visit them, and I kid you not, you wouldn't think they even had a daughter. You didn't have no milk today? I must have got you yesterday. What's up, Snouter? Where are them ducks? I want the ducks to be happy. I want all my chickens to be happy. You're almost there, chicken. Alright, I got you one sheep. Where's the other sheep? Was the other sheep Fluffy? Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Alright, gotcha. Little bastard. Anyway, so yeah, like, I just thought she would. Okay. I just thought she'd do more. But maybe that's just in my head. Like, maybe I'm expecting too much. And I should just be happy with what I got. Just like I expected these little things in this hut to pick more vegetables than they do. They made me they basically told me in no uncertain terms that they're not picking shit. Today's a slightly lucky day. Do I owe somebody something? No. Okay, cool. Does she have something else to say? Do you want to change your hair color? I feel like that was supposed to be a conversation. Okay, so she seems really happy. And everyone still really loves me. Even Clint likes me more now. I would like for her to dye her hair. I would like for her to do anything. I mean, that's kind of where I stand right now. Just do something. I don't care what it is. Just do it. Do something. Make me proud. I don't give a damn. Alright, we're going to make some starfruit wine. And I guess we'll make some strawberry wine, even though strawberries are the worst. Like, you get the least bang for your buck on the strawberries. And we're gonna make... No, actually, I take that back. You get the least bang for your buck on cherries. Cherries are the worst. Okay. And these apricots, because who cares about those? Alright, everything's producing. Great. Where's my horse? I'm gonna ride away now. I mean, technically I should pick some stuff from the farm. I will not. Hey, duck, I'm gonna rub you. You seem alright, duck. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I should go to the mines, actually. In fact, I just said I was going to, and then I immediately changed my mind. Because, oh, let's see if the Sally lady is over here. The Sally lady. The saleswoman with the cart. I'm just going to call her Cart Lady. Cart Lady is here. That probably made her not like me. Let's see. False. I don't need those. I don't need any of this shit. Dorado. Okay. So mining? Is that how I should spend my day? I mean, I could come back and see what my wife is doing. Last time she was standing in the kitchen. And she's still standing in the kitchen. I guess I thought being married meant more shit would happen. I thought, like, different stuff would happen. And I don't know, I keep forgetting. If I'm going to the mines, I gotta empty my bag. You know what I mean? Like, I just thought, you know, if we're married, that she would, like, I don't know, do shit. Like, maybe couple shit. Like, maybe we do stuff together. But instead, I'm still running around town all by my damn self. Okay, I actually didn't really want to talk to you. I meant to hop on the bus. Hop on the bus, Gus. We don't need to discuss much. I actually don't remember that song. My mom used to sing that song. This is like a good spot for a bomb. It would have been better if I was farther away. That would have been nice. And set yourself free. Oh, look, a mummy. Mummy. I don't know why I'm collecting all these rocks. Hey, little purple guy. Are you a hole? Yep. Actually, did not mean to go down you, but alright. No geodes. Which is actually what I want. Uh-oh, going down. I need to dig. This is axe, not digging. Uh-huh. Thank you for showing me how worth it is to dig. And that it's not. Oh, look, a ruby. Now I get a geode, huh? Over here. Blow some shit up over here, too. Blow up! And nothing. I got some jade. Alright, so it is real obvious that I need to put a bomb down here. I took damage on that. That sucks. I can leave if I want to. Let's see if I'll find enough away. No geodes. There's some coal though. Alright, I'm going downstairs, another level. I really need sand pits. Oh, good. Let's kill it. Oh, my bag's already full? That would be a yes. Let's throw out some shit then. Not that that matters. Give me all these fucking rocks too. Alright. Number coal. I mean, not coal. Copper. That I don't really want. Oh, it's the ladder up there. Okay. Come get some. Ow. Fucker. Why are you not dead? Like, you went down. He shouldn't have been able to hit me. We're gonna eat some eel. I said eel. Actually, if I remember correctly, my wife likes spicy eel. Run, girl, run! collecting these rocks anyway. More and more rocks. I don't even want rocks. Rocks and copper. I don't even need copper. I'm just gonna use a little bomb on you. Poof. Bye-bye. There's a lot of rubies. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's some sand. Which drop shit I already got. Don't need. So this was useless. I should just go home. Ooh. Sword. Don't need that mushroom. Don't need that shit either. Do we really want to drop this? Yes. Can we get far enough away to not take damage? Yes. Just barely. Oh shit, I'm gonna take damage! Fuck. Sand. And rocks. The rocks are really disappointing. I remember when I used to, in the beginning, I was trying to collect rocks all the time. They were very important to me. Look at Geo. By the time I get home, my wife's gonna be in bed. I stayed out too late. If I had to get mud, I get rid of the mud. Okay. Wrong one. The axe and the hoe are amazingly similar. There's that stupid bone again. Silly bone. Alright, what can I throw out? What do I need? This mushroom. And this bone. And these. And this bone. I want the book. I should just be happy that I got one book, right? Oh, there you are. Thank you for that void essence. Okay. And is there anything down here? Probably not. Okay. Ooh, so tempting. And that's how this game gets me. It's like one giant mystery box. I need to go home. Yep. Fortunately, the stairs are right here. Yes. But yeah, married life in Stardew Valley kind of sucks. Let me hop on my high horse. High horse. Mm-hmm. This can go, and this can go, and this can go, and this can go, and the rocks can go, and you can go. You can. I'll keep you. You can go, and all y'all can go back in here, and food can go back in here. Food can go back. Food can go back. Anything else? Nope. Cool. Because this is who I am, let's risk it. Let's risk being out too late and having to go to the hospital. What happens if you go to the hospital and you're married? Like, does that change anything? Or, I mean, I'm not going to do it on purpose just to see. Yeah, let's go to sleep. It's only like 10 days of being married. If I come back and check in on her, like at different times of day, she has different stuff to say. Like, not a whole bunch of different stuff, but some. Are you going to town today? You who helps out not one bit on my farm? You're going to town today? Oh, my inventory is full? Okay. Well, let's see what's up in here. Everything. Oh, let's put you all them rocks. And let's drop some of these rocks off. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. This one, this one, and this one. Okay, and then we'll look at this, and we drop this off, and we drop this off. Okay, now there's room for vegetables. And truffles. And flowers. And parsnips. Nothing else is ready. And what's in here? Potato seeds. Alright, so we need seeds for everything. We have some potato. I could use more potato. Seeds, more potato seeds. I can get some green bean seeds. I don't need no strawberry seeds, to be honest with you. I don't need no strawberries. All the strawberries can go away. The flowers. Okay. And I missed one of the flowers. And green beans. Okay, I left the horse. We're going to the seed maker right now. See if my wife is in the house. She might still be there to talk to me. Or she might take it off, because she does that shit. She's an independent lady. And that's fine. I'm independent too. Somewhat. Alright, so we're going to do green beans next, and then those. Damn it, all to bullshit and back. I hate when I do that. Parsnip. What, coffee's already? And more strawberries. But no ancient fruit, huh? Let's do you. And don't be behind the tree. I know I did it myself, but don't do it. Okay. Oh yeah, potatoes. More potatoes. I know. But I'm trying to prepare for next year. But when I need seeds, I don't ever want to buy anything from that guy, Pierre. Mainly because I'm trash. And he's always trying to capitalize on, you know, people needing stuff. Like a part of me wants to start selling seeds just to be an asshole. And if I could open my own store and start selling seeds, you know, black market seeds or whatever, I would do that shit. Just because I'm trash like that. Alright, Blue Jazz. That's plenty of seeds. Let's go in here. Let's get our eggs. Are there any more eggs? No. And I should milk all the cows, but I will not. Egg and the void egg. Alright. Seed hut. Alright, we're all set for next year. That's cool. I should sell these potatoes. Okay. And I have all this wine that's ready too. Yep. Oops, I should keep those. That. Ancient fruit wine. Good stuff. I'm sitting on so many bottles of this shit. It's outrageous. Alright, wait, let's see if she's in the house or did she go to town yet. She went to town. Oops. Okay. Or maybe I should go visit some of my exes. How about that? Think she like that? You think she cared? Well, I tell you, her parents don't ask shit about her. You almost think that she didn't have parents. She has the love of an orphan. She has the love of a redheaded stepchild. Her family gives no fucks about her. What's up, Doc? How you doing? No? Fine. Okay, what's on the board? fishing challenge. Technically, yes, I can do it. Technically, I don't want to do it. I understand, Penny. I guess alcohol would be a terrible gift for you, wouldn't it? It's almost summer in this game. Not in real life. In real life, we keep having second winter. It's like second breakfast, except it sucks. I already have this. Can y'all give me something I don't have? Anything? Anything I don't already have. Anything I haven't gotten like 5 times already. Half these shits were fucking rocks. Just regular rocks. Not even like cool rocks. This shit dropped cold like I was bad at Christmas. Good call, good call. Alright, so we're gonna go fishing maybe? It's Monday. I actually have no idea what. There she is. In town. Hanging out at the cemetery. Terrible wife. Ooh, a crab. Crabs are good. Them's good eatings. I actually had crab for my birthday. It was good. Wow. All that waiting, all I got was seaweed. Wow. I really hate this. How many fish I gotta catch? 2? I hope no more than 2. I'm about to move to a different spot too. Okay, well I got one of the sardines. 5? Wow. That's a lot of damn sardines. So earlier today, I was working on some cosplay stuff. There were a couple of cosplays that I wanted to do. Well, one I wanted to do since last year. It's not like a big one. It's more of a, I just had to kind of think about how to do it. So I spent, it was a few hours actually, but I did like check out and like not work on it. Just kind of goof around, listen to some music, do a little bit of dancing. Because I do that when I'm working in the basement. Herring. Okay, I didn't mean to actually do that. Actually didn't mean to do that either. I meant to do... Let's do this one, yeah. That isn't quite in there. There we go. But one of the things that I've been talking about making for a long time was a body form. And that's where, you know, like a dress form. And I have one of my torso that I've had for a minute. But, and I've wanted to do one of my legs. It's just a lot of work. Partially because I'm not the one who has to do it. It's my significant other. He has to do it. Because, I'm glad I moved. I hate when this dude stands over me while I fish. The legs I think I can do. But the arms, I can't do the arms myself. Like the arms, I need somebody else to do it because I can't reach everywhere, and then at some point you actually lose mobility with your arms, so you can't actually do anything. And I actually posted a picture on my all my social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where both my arms were taped up and I couldn't lower them. I couldn't bend them. They were just encased in duct tape. And, you know, then he had to cut me out of it, like out of the shirt. So if, your arms are all taped up, you can't do that. So he did that for me, and that's awesome. And I taped it back together and stuffed it with polyfill, which is like that white cottony stuff. Gosh. Can I get a sardine? Can I just be done? Damn it. Yay, I'm done. No. I'm not excited. I didn't want to do it. I hate fishing. I'm out. I'm gonna collect these shells and then I'm gonna go home and see if my manic pixie dream girl is there. I wonder if it rains if the pendant guy comes back. I mean, I'm sure he has to come back when you get divorced. So you can marry again. I didn't even go talk to Alex. I was like, fuck my ex. She's literally here playing a video game. See how she is trash? Aww. You do hear everyone's problems. What's up, Gus? What's up, Pam? Uh-huh. Are there any more cutscenes? Did I get any more cutscenes? Like, no. Alright. Oh. Mm-hmm. Where you coming from, Robin? No. Okay, so you built your house. That's awesome. Fine, be that way. Am I going to bother this guy in his tent? Yes. So, 9. Yeah, so I did the arms, and that was cool. And then I was trying, because I'm making sleeves so that I can have basically some kind of lightning on my arms. Because I'm doing a storm cosplay. But the storm cosplay, I gotta dump all this first. The storm cosplay is based on fan art that somebody did of Storm. And I'm like, oh, cool. Wait, what does it say? When polished? Okay, don't care. Okay. I should go milk the cows. Wait, let me go see if my wife's in here. She is not. Maybe I'll see her come strolling up. Maybe not. I'm gonna milk these cows real quick. Because apparently you can actually milk them while they're asleep. Which is cool by me. You think my wife is home yet? Probably. Maybe. Oh, now she's home. I be wanting to talk to her when I get home. I be wanting to wake her up. Okay. It's raining. Oh my gosh, it can answer the question for me of whether or not the fisherman is down there. Alright, what's up? Uh-oh. Does that mean that we're dancing together? Oh my gosh, it's strawberry wine? Strawberry wine sucks. And they're both strawberry. Mm. Oh, I have a partner. My wife. She will be the one dancing with me. Oh, that's another thing. So, nobody comes out in the rain. Nobody. Not the cows, not the goats, not the people, not the little aminals that are supposed to be clearing out my fields. They don't come out. Nobody comes out in the rain. I don't get no truffles in the rain. There's probably some truffles out here that I did not get because I was too busy running around. But yeah, nobody comes out in the rain. But I am going to look for the old mariner. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're still not all the way happy? What about you, Chickzilla? Come here, Chickzilla. You're still not all the way happy? See if I give a shit. Oops. So yeah, I'm super curious if the mariner is still out in the rain, because like I said, he's the person who's in charge of all the marriage stuff. So let's do milk first. Milk! Milky! And I'm back. My ace in the hole with this brand new track. Going to slow it up, speed it up. Now I'm going to heat it up. Listen to the funky beat. My tongue is going to beat it up. And that's all I remember of that song. Alright. Let me get rid of this cheese. and you. And I have so much wine. Wait, but I could give it to somebody. I don't want to give them good wine. Alright. So yeah, they don't come out here and they don't pick the vegetables in the rain. And I'm like, I spent how much money on these fools for them not to pick shit because they don't want to get wet? I don't even understand. Trash. They are trash. Okay, what is this? Food that I don't remember what that is. But oh look, a truffle. Whoops. See, I told you there's probably a truffle out here from yesterday that I missed. Wow. My farm is so productive. It's beautiful. This is 5 years of work, y'all. 5. Alright, I'm going to the beach. We got this nice community center. Penny's out here reading in the rain. Because why not? What you doing, Sam? You miss me? Okay. So the answer to that is no. How you doing, Kent? Mm-hmm. How you doing, Jody? Okay, is she gonna go to the exercise thing today? Because I thought that started already. The farm is a great place for kids. You want kids? Today I saw the statue of a man fighting babies. Hey, what's up, deadbeat? The sweet friction of pen and paper is the music of my soul. Can I play your piano? No. Why not? Well, that sucks. It looks like something I should be able to play. Let's see if he's here. He is here. Let's see what he says now that I'm married. That's it? You just glad that shit worked out for me? Well, it's not working out for me. But because I'm cool and mildly patient, a fucking stick, I'm gonna wait and see what happens with each season as a married person. Because right now, I don't like being married to her. It leaves me cold. Oh, 2 sticks. Wow, that's good. I'm glad I came to the beach. But now I also... Is that Sebastian? It is. Hey, what's up? Oh, thank you. I would love to hang out with you. You should take me on your motorcycle. We could go for a ride. You can show me the big city lights. Again. Alright, so watch this. I'm gonna go into the store where Annabelle used to live. These are her parents. You talk about horseradish. But don't ask me about your daughter. What about you, Pierre? He's like, come buy shit. What about your daughter, Pierre? You miss her? I'm not selling you ancient seeds. Ancient seeds are like gold. Rhubarb. Ooh, one truffle? Anyway. Maybe I can buy some cabinets or something. Wait. Is no one working out today? I thought Tuesday was workout day. Well, if that's the case, then maybe Robin's here. What's this? Tomatoes are a fruit. At least it's a cutscene. It's fruit. Why are you apologizing? She was wrong. Maru, what's up? It is not boring because I'm still farming. All right. I should put some lights up, right? So I'll learn that. Ooh. That's a lot of money. $200,000. I still should have bought it. I'm not going to buy it now because I'm happy to be a millionaire. Like, I learned how to make what? A piece of furniture that I now don't see in here. A lamppost. This. Well, I have those ingredients. Well, that was a silly ass discussion. I'm gonna go in Creepy Man's tent. Hey, what's up, SC Big Boy? South Carolina Big Boy. That's what I'm guessing. A warm rain is a pleasant way to get clean. Okay, man. How you doing? Oops. See, I can't do both. I'm gonna try, though. I'm gonna try and game and talk at the same time. Well, have a conversation with somebody that's not myself, because I can babble for ever at myself. Oops. Let's stay on you, horsey. So how's it going, SC Big Boy? I feel really strange saying that. I don't know why. I'm not going to pay that much attention to it. I'm just going to... Oops, I need that back. Take them sticks. Alright. Yeah, we're not going to examine that too closely. I'm just going to say that, you know, I feel some kind of way when I say that. So how's it going? You still haven't answered my question. I'm going to keep asking you until you answer it, because that's how I find out information, by being slightly annoying. I could have sworn I had some maple syrup too. Maybe I sold it. Oh well. Do I need rutabaga seeds? Or am I good on that? I mean rhubarb seeds. Well, I'm kind of good, but I wouldn't be against making some more. these up here. And I'm gonna make a lamppost for my, I'm gonna make several lampposts for my house. Oh great, ancient fruit. No. Not eat the strawberry. Oh, because I'm ridiculous? I know I'm a little ridiculous. It's alright. No, I've gotten totally addicted to this game. And it's sad. I mean, I won't call it sad. It's just weird. It's weird being addicted to a game where all I basically do is run around in circles all day. I'm also married in this game. I want to see what my wife is doing. It's hard to believe. Okay. Why is that hard to believe? See what I'm saying? She is so absolutely useless. So, I mean, what are you saying? What does that mean? It's hard to believe? You up in my house. You in my house. It's hard to believe we're finally married. That's a big ass TV. Tomorrow's the flower dance. I guess I will dance with my wife. You see my big ass TV? TV's huge. I'm very proud of that TV. I think I just spent 4,000 fake dollars on it. And what else do I, oh, I said I was going to make some stuff. So I need iron. We're going to get all the iron. I probably should make a couple more bars of iron. But yeah, we're going to make some battery packs. And now I'm realizing how far apart those are. This might not be the best storage system. And we're going to make some lampposts. Alright. I need to put them up here. And we're going to drop some of these fruits off. I have a ton of fruit. That's good. And let's see, we're going to stick a lamppost right here. And we're going to stick a lamppost near the barns. Like right here. Right here. And I already picked up your eggs, right? Chickzilla, you alright? Alright, cool. I think I milked everybody, but don't hold me to that. Okay, yeah, I milked everybody. Oh, yeah, I do tweet about this game because so the thing about it, again, it's literally just this boring ass farming game. It's very relaxing. For a while, I was playing Secret World Legends, and that game is a horror game, like hardcore. And I was having panic attacks playing and stuff. Although right now I'm in a fairly calm state of mind, so I might go back into that game, just a little bit. But I started playing this because I needed something that was relaxing. And so I just run around and farm, and I go into the mines. There's a tiny bit of combat, like the tiniest bit of combat. And I say that, and I've actually gotten, you don't die, but you wake up in the hospital, which I've done more than once. Just like if you stay out past 2 a.m., you wake up in the hospital. And if it happens in the mines, the first time, you just wake up in the hospital and it costs you a couple $1,000s. But if you do it a second time, you lose 5 items out your bag. So you straight up get robbed. And if you do it a third time, you lose 7 items out your bag. Like flat out robbed. And I've had that happen a couple of times. And I'm sure if it happened one more time, she is really talking. That's the most conversation I've ever had with her. But you also, in addition to the mines and combat and stuff, the whole Robin thing took me out. I was mad, especially the last time it happened. But fortunately, the game doesn't save until you actually get to that. You go back to bed. So if you just quit before going back to bed, which I've done on more than one occasion, whatever happened to you doesn't count. Now the downside to that is that all the progress you made doesn't count either. So that sucks. But you know, it's, I want to say it's hard to die in the mine. It's not hard because you have to basically just not be paying attention to your health bar. And like and most of the time your health bar isn't even up. Like right now my health bar is not up at all. But if I did go into any area where there's combat, because you have an energy bar and a health bar, if I went to any area where there was combat, then my health bar would come up. And I'd be able to say, oh, okay, you know, I can die now. That's like all the warning you actually get. But it's not really dying. And that's the part that takes me out, is that I can do all this, but I won't really die. I'll just be robbed. Which is just funny. And so the game has like all these weird little secrets, where a lot of it you find out by, you know, you Google stuff, which is, to me, is kind of cheating, but at the same time, I get it, because otherwise you're not going to really figure it out. Like there are just quests that you'll be able to start, but in order for you to start them, like you have to do very specific items, and a lot of the items that you end up doing, you just have to be curious about some shit, and just be like, oh, I'm going to go over here and see what it says if I click here. And that's how you find out, oh, this is actually a quest. There's a casino. The casino sucks. But I don't really like gambling, so that's probably why it sucks for me. You can have relationships, as I said. So I'm married now. This is my wife, Abigail. She's in bed. When I married her, this room spontaneously appeared on my house, and I'm not allowed to interact with anything in here. And I'm irritated because there's a video game console and a sword and a drum kit, and I would really like to play with the drums. The video game sucks. You can play that in the bar. And yes, there are a couple of games within the game, which I kind of think is cool, except I won't play them. I mean, there's right there with the gambling. But all of these things get unlocked over time, and you have to complete certain things in order to do it. So that part is kind of interesting to me. I love having goals, and that's actually been my biggest struggle with the game right now. Oh, you made me some food. Thanks. She does that like twice a month. I had to build the house. When you first get the house, it's just one room, and it's a tiny ass room. It's maybe the size of this, which later on becomes your bedroom. You don't even get a kitchen at first, and you definitely don't get a basement. And then they have certain events that happen. Oh yeah, see, these are my little alien harvesters who come here, and they are supposed to pick my vegetables for me, but they don't come out during the rain, and they pick like 3 things, maybe 5. I've never actually watched how many things they're willing to pick, but I do know that in order for, I've had to come back out here and pick a lot of stuff after they were done, Every month is exactly 28 days. So you have to be careful about when you plant certain things. Like one of the reasons why right now I'm letting my fields go, like I'm not planting anything else, is because when the end of the month happens, all of the stuff that is only for spring will actually be rotten, or it'll just be gone on the vine. And so that first time you come outside and you see all your crops are dead, it's upsetting. You kind of remember it, and then you never make that. Well, you still make that mistake, but you remember doing it. But because you're here, I will show you the casino, because it'll give me something to do. But first, I gotta get my eggs. And to even have this farm, like you gotta buy, there's a whole bunch of stuff you gotta do. You have to earn enough money to, oh shit, today's the flower dance. Nope, we will not be going to the casino because I need to go dance with my wife at the flower dance. I don't think it's gonna make any difference that we're married, but I'm curious to see how events are different that I'm married, if that makes sense. But after I do the event, and the event is not very long, it's only as long as I want it to be, the day is done. That's the sucky part about events. Like, you go do the event, and then after that, your day is over. Yep. You get hokey music. And you can't go to the rest of the map. I can buy something from the store, but I own all the stuff, and some of that stuff I don't want. And I can talk to all the townspeople, and they say the same thing every single time. I can ask different people to dance. The first time you come here, the first time you do the dance, or you come to the dance, and you ask people to be your dance partner, they have a social tab where you can see how much people like you. A lot of people like me. I worked really hard to do that for like days. Except for this kid, and the dwarf likes me less because I haven't visited him in too long. Like, people will stop liking you if you stop talking to them and you don't visit or you don't give them presents. And that's how you actually really get them to like you. You give them presents, and you're allowed to give them 1 a day and 2 a week. So, where's my wife? Fairly positive it'll be the same exact conversation. I was about to get mad because she's playing with me. But yeah, the first time you do this, nobody likes you, and dead up, nobody likes you, everyone tells you no, and you just have to watch the dance. But if you go out of your way and make everybody like you, which I did, then the people who you're allowed to ask to dance, and it's only the single people. And I'm sure I mentioned a lot of them have said no. But all the single people, in fact, for a while, when you give them flowers, they become your boyfriend or your girlfriend. And so for a while, all the single people were my boyfriend or girlfriend. It took a while for me to work up to it, but I did. But this shit's corny. It's corny as hell. It amuses me that I get to dance on the guy's side, and I don't get a dress. And there's only one black person in the game, except for me, because I made myself so. I say black, there's two, because the daughter. But Sebastian, no, Demetrius and his daughter Maru. So yeah, you do the dance, and then you come home, and it's 10 o'clock, and my wife's in bed, so I can't even talk to her. But I run around and get all the goods that I made. And you have to actually make all of these machines, like all these kegs, the bee house, all that stuff. You have to make all of this stuff, which takes time. Like, you're coming in, I've been doing this for a minute, way too long, actually. I'm ashamed of how long I've been doing this. Like, when you first come in game, the greenhouse, which was the glass house that's over to the left, it's run down. You don't even know what it is. You actually learn what it is over time. That's all I got today? That ain't shit. Oh, that's depressing. But I don't have to do any of this stuff, you know? One of the things you should do, though, every day is check the TV. Especially the first couple years. Because you get weather, and there's only certain things you can do in the rain. Like, there's certain, sometimes you have to catch certain fish, and you can only catch them when it rains in certain seasons. The fortune teller tells you if you can have good luck or bad luck. And if they have good luck, you should go to the mines because you'll get more stuff. And then living off the land tells you information about different aspects of the game, like buying a fruit tree. I own a lot of fruit trees, though. You're going to do some redecorating? I mean, well, look at these wallpapers and these floors. Look what I did. They're gorgeous. I mean, you can buy art. There's also some other crap in here that I have that you can pull out. I don't care about. I'll even put these out for you so you can do stuff with them. I don't want that there. That's fine there. That's fine there. That's fine there. She can redecorate all day long. Maybe. I get the impression I'm going to come back and my whole house is going to be different. You can see this bothers me. Emily's cool. I was dating Emily for a long time. She was very nice. Alright, so I can't believe I'm giving you all this detail about this game. I'm just happy somebody's interested. So the pig goes out and finds me truffles, which is great, because then I can make truffle oil. It took a long time to save up for the pig, though. I used to have a fence around my farm, but the fence goes away over time, and I thought it was a waste of resources to try and keep rebuilding the fence. I mean, now I got so many resources it doesn't matter, but at the time I was like, I can't be wasting my resources on constantly building this fence. So I let the fence go, and now the animals roam all over, which isn't a big deal, except when it comes time to milk them and I can't find them little bastards. I mean, they're on site, but they be all over. Uh-oh, looks like one of my chickens is unhappy. When your animals are not happy, they make smaller eggs and stuff. No, he seems really cool. peep do and peep don't. That's the other weird thing. That's not weird, but it is part of the game. You gotta name all the animals yourself. So this is Baba, and this is Mandy Moo, and this is Snouter, and this is Woolery, I think. You can't tell the difference between them. I'm just guessing. They look identical. This is Utterly Moo, Fluff Mite, and then I got a couple other chickens and a bunny. This is Fluff Nut. That's actually one of my favorite names. And who is this? Millie Moo. And this Quacklet and Quackets and Quacklet. I already said peep do and peep don't. And I had some other animals. And this is Horsey. Is that what I named them? Hoofsy. I named them Hoofsy. Oh, I'm going to sell this wine. No, I'm going to sell this wine. Alright. Yeah, you got to name them all. I mean, Is today a special day? Where's Pam? Where's Pam? Okay, so this is weird. Pam, you are late to work. Pam should have been out there at 10 o'clock. Now I gotta wait for her to get there. Let's see if I remember to go slay those lavas. I usually forget. So Pam is the bus driver. Pam is an alcoholic. It's not funny, but it's... Oh, is today her health day? She's not... Is Thursday her day off? See what I'm talking about? I always get thrown off by the damnedest things. Old lady, talk to me. Yeah, so there's a couple alcoholics in the game. I know it's not funny. It's not funny. But there are a couple of alcoholics in the game. There are also some, the mayor of the town is having an affair with the woman who runs the livestock farm. This is the livestock farm. Her name's Marnie. And you would buy different things from her. Actually, mainly animals. And these are all the animals you can buy, and you can see they're damn expensive. So it took a long time for me to be able to buy that pig. The mayor's having an affair with Marnie. This is Marnie's nephew, Shane. Shane is also an alcoholic. During our courtship, because I told you I was dating all of them. During our courtship, Shane turned around and got super drunk and was on the edge of a cliff and threatened to roll off, but then decided that he wanted to live. So then I had to take him to the doctor's office, or at least send him to the doctor's office, so they could pump his stomach. And then he promised to be a better man. As you can see, I was not interested in marrying Shane. I mean, as it was, I married this girl who... Where is she? She's threatening to redecorate my house. And look, what's she doing? She's standing here where she's been standing all afternoon. She says little inane shit. And she doesn't decorate my house. There is a lot going on in this game. It's just these stories. I'm still mad that the bus driver's off today. I was dating the bus driver's daughter. And the bus driver's daughter, these are the mines. I have to go kill some slimes. So I'll be doing a little bit of combat. That's crab. Oops. These are the slimes. You can actually have a slime farm or a monster farm if you want. I tried the monster farm. It kind of creeped me out, so I wasn't really into it. And I was very happy with my regular farm. This is supposed to be a really good luck day. There's just a lot of enemies in here today, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, so there's a couple. The alcoholics it caught me off guard. I really did not expect there to be alcoholism as part of this game. And then the sad daughter of the alcoholic, who is like, and I mean legit, her story is, I'm sad, my mom's an alcoholic, I don't want to live here no more, I try to keep the trailer clean, and I'm sad all the time. She's also a teacher. And that's like her story. Okay. And then my next goal is, so there's a town museum where there's a lot of artifacts and stuff. And I'm trying to find all the artifacts. The downside is that to find the artifacts, a lot of times you have to go into the mines that the levels you've already beat, and then you have to dig, which is really annoying. I knew you were coming, little silly rock. But because today's a lucky day, I keep thinking this means that I'll find some stuff. But so far I've only found something I've already gotten before, so that makes me sad. But yeah, there's a lot going on in this game. My inventory is full. And like every game, you have to earn money so that you can get bag space. Throw this out, I don't need that. I also don't need this. I don't need this mud. I don't need these rocks. I don't need this grass. That guy's fast, isn't he? His attack is literally to just run to you and hit you with himself. And it eventually takes your health down. Oh, remember I was talking about the health bar? That's that thing over here, next, or the bottom right. Oh, and I killed enough slime, so I can leave if I feel like it. And I have to go talk to the mayor. But I would like to find an artifact before I go. Oh shit, there's a crab. And so you will have to eat food in the mine. And in the beginning, the downside of needing to eat food in the mine is that you also need the food so that you can sell it. So like if you come in the mine, you're like, all right, am I going to live? Or am I going to, I don't know, be able to afford to buy stuff? But of course, remember, if you die in the mine or you lose all your health in the mine, then you don't get any of it. There's nothing down here. Like and it costs you money because you died. So, but yeah, I would normally be picking up all those mushrooms because those mushrooms are money. After a while, you get if you are really, 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 like, there's a whole community center with a lot of goals in the community center. And for each goal that you accomplish in the community center, you get to you get something. What do you get? Oh, you get certain like boons in the whole game. So like one of them was I got to be able to use the mine car to travel around. Because up until you get your horse, this little trot that I'm doing is the fastest you can go. And I'm going to tell you right now, that shit's annoying. It's mad slow. Is my wife still up? In the same damn spot. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Okay. That's it. She's in bed now. Oh my gosh. I can adopt a baby. Yes, let's adopt a baby. I'm about to be a mom. I didn't see that coming. When did we get the baby? Oh, you found me a solar essence? I've already got a whole bunch of great shit that I found in that mine, so I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. So when do we get the baby? Like, I've had this baby room like forever. And this creepy ass doll that I put over the beds for the kids. Thank you. I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna be a mom. What? Today's a bad luck day. I thought she was gonna redecorate or something. My house looks exactly the same. I'm gonna move this because I hate it. There. This thing, if I touch it, it makes noise. I mean, I can afford a baby. Emily sent me another gift. Why is Emily sending me all these gifts? Like, Emily, I'm married. When I get divorced, I think I might marry. Actually, I think I'm gonna marry Harvey. I'm kind of curious what it would be like to have, like, one of the guys here, because my manic pixie dream girl annoys me. And I know I just said we're having a baby. And it'd be kind of rough to get divorced after you decide you're going to have a baby with somebody. But I am kind of trifling. So it might work out. And as you can see, them little alien things don't come out in the rain. So here's all my crops for me to pick up. I'm kind of curious to see what happens when the baby comes. Like, how does it come? Like, do you think it, like, comes by stork? Does somebody just come and deliver it one day? And there's like, here, we got your baby. This is why I got married. Because I was curious what would happen. So Do I have any silver ones? Yeah. Got to have a ton of strawberry jam. Nothing but strawberry jam. Now that I'm thinking about it. What am I coming in here for? Oh, to put the crab away. Do we actually have a pantry? Like, does any of this work? These are the recipes for cooking. Well, I'll be damned. Would you look at that? I actually have a fridge. I just freaking learned that. All this stuff been over here. I actually did not mean to put this in there. I meant to put this in there. All this stuff could have been up in here this whole time. These go outside. This stays inside. All this stuff could have been in the fridge that I didn't know existed until just now. I had to color code these. All the brown and orange stuff goes in here. All the flowers go in here. I don't think I have any flowers. I did not mean to put that back in my bag. All the green stuff goes out here. And all the red stuff goes in here, as far as vegetables and stuff go. And then there's fruits. All the fruits go in here. Unfortunately, once you put stuff into these, you can't move them. So you kind of gotta wait, or at least empty it into your bag. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to Lewis. Okay. Okay. Have a good night, South Carolina, big boy. Big boy. Oh, so I guess I don't have to go to the casino because the bus driver's here. Okay. Well, I'll holler at you later. Thanks for checking in. And let me explain this game in way too much detail. And have a good night. I'm not done yet, though. I gotta go talk to the mayor and stuff. Plus, I like to play for like 2 hours. What's up, mayor? Yeah, I'm taking a break. Is it really likely for the river to overflow? Like, is that possible? Oh yeah, my reward. And I'm going to the trash. Especially your first year, you can find food in the trash and you be needing food. For girls only. I think I already have one of these fish. I think I already caught one. I want to know when the baby comes. The blue ones are for my fish. That's a largemouth bass. I can't tell any of these apart. And if I don't have one, then that's gonna suck. Now we gotta figure out where Haley is. Usually in the spring she's in the park. But it's raining. And she is not in the park. That's another part of this game. You gotta figure out where people are. This is her house. Oh, she might be doing photography today. Nope, she's in the house. This is Emily, who keeps sending me presents. And this is her sister, Haley. They have both been my girlfriends at some point. Okay, actually at the same time. Haley was very mean to me in the beginning, and I didn't like her. Emily's always been nice. Haley is a snob. Did I go through your trash? So in this family, there's Jody, the mom. Then there's Kent, the dad. Kent is a vet, an ex-military person. And for the first year, Kent wasn't even in the game. And then he came back. And he has PTSD. So that's a little rough. And then one time, because Sam, who's their kid, Sam was my boyfriend. He was actually the last boyfriend I got. It took a long time for me to get him to like me. And, you know, that was cool. It really took a long time. Because I ignored him for a lot of this game. But one time he was talking, and he was talking about his mom, right? I don't know who's watching. I don't care. I'm going to tell you about this. He's talking about his mom. This is the alcoholic who told me he was going to stop drinking, but he still goes to the pub every night. So that's nice. He told me about his mom and how he thinks his mom is really depressed and unhappy. And I was like, that's a lot. In fact, when Sam and I hooked up, he snuck me into his parents' house, into his room through the window, and then hid me in his bed from his mom. And then I refused to leave the bed, and then everything went dark, and he just stayed there with me. This is Lee. Lee is an artist. She moved to the valley to do art, and she has an ex from the city, and her ex showed up. Well, I talked her into selling her art online, and she did, and all her art was being bought by one person. It turns out that one person was her ex, and her ex came down to be like, didn't you wonder who it was? You couldn't figure it out from my name? And then the ex was like, wait, are you with this new girl? That was me. And yeah, she was with me. And so then she threatened me, and I was trying to play nice because, you know, I'm black, and so you can't go around hitting people all the time like that. And she, and Lee was like, I'm not taking her shit. So Lee punched her in the face. And I was like, oh, well, all right then. So I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to be with Lee, because Lee got a lot of baggage. But, you know, I think Lee really likes farming. So she'll leave the house. Maybe she'll help on the farm. One time, Abigail was like, I fed the animals for you. I almost smacked Abigail. I'm not saying that I condone violence against people or anything like that, but I have an automatic feeder in both of my barns. So for her to come out and say, I fed your animals today, that's a damn lie. I don't need her to feed my animals. The animals are fed every day. You know how they're fed every day? Because I bought a barn with a feeder. Like, what you doing? What you doing? So she pissed me off. This is the wizard. The wizard is weird. He is married to a witch. They separated. Here is the trap door that leads to his shrine. At his shrine, this is where I can change my hair and my clothes. It cost me money, like $1,000. Oh, and that's a little teleport thing that takes me to the witch's hut. So I can make offers to these shrines and get stuff. So this is the Shrine of Night Terrors. If I make an offering here, I can have monsters show up on my farm at night. Now, I don't want monsters on my farm at night. I have a very nice farm. Here's another place where you can buy stuff. This is where I bought this little hut where the little guys who are supposed to harvest my vegetables for me, and they all iffy about it. This is a teleporter. I can warp, or warp shrine, I guess. And it'll warp me to the mountains, but I don't care about that. And this one will warp me to the beach. I probably should care about this, but I don't. This means, well, you can read it, but it keeps debris from appearing on my farm. Now that one actually is not bad, because it gets kind of to be a pain in the ass to constantly be clearing out your farm. And by debris, they mean like these rocks and this wood. I just be showing up. And I have to clear it out. This woman only appears on weekends. And she sells stuff for a way inflated price. This is an area where you can get hardwood. Hardwood. And do some combat, really light combat, if you feel like it. And they'll often have like certain vegetables and stuff here of that season. Like you saw all that wild horseradish was up in here. They also usually have these ferns, but the ferns, maybe they're summer ferns. I don't know. I actually have no idea what time she leaves. But she does, she leaves. These fruits are going to stop blossoming soon because they only blossom during, like those two were only during the spring. But since I have all the fruit trees, my inventory is full. Alright. I was going to harvest all that stuff, but my inventory is full. Also, where's my scythe? Get rid of this grass. Oh, I'm just going to use my sword. Okay, next time use the scythe, because with the scythe, it actually becomes hay. And I need hay. Hey, nope. I wonder how much hay I have. So in order to store hay, you have to have a silo. In order to get the hay, you have to use your scythe to chop up the grass. Your livestock loves this grass. If you notice, when I play, the livestock be out in this grass like what? And actually eats the grass. Like they'll be out there and suddenly you'll see a little patch of grass disappear and you'll be like, oh shit, I think they ate that shit. Like I didn't think I would actually see them eat it. But also they eat less of the hay that you have inside of the barn. You need to pay attention to that because when winter comes, like you gotta have enough hay for them to eat or else they stop producing stuff. They also get really unhappy. And I thought they would die, but they don't do that. They just get unhappy and they stop making eggs and shit. Or you can't milk them. As you can see, I think I was talking a little bit earlier about the debris. Oh, I was actually going to come home and say hi to my wife. And then I got distracted. I'm so easily distracted. But yeah, the debris is all those rocks and pieces of wood and stuff that you end up having to clear out. A lot. I think she's already... Yep, she's in bed. She's always in bed. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, right? Okay. I wonder when the baby's coming. That was a good day. Takes a while to actually get that much money. Where's my wife? Where's my wife? Okay, this shit's gotta go. Okay, you're going, I don't like you anymore, you're going in the furniture thing. With my cowgirl hat. And the flowers. I have more than one flower? Did I buy this? I don't know where the hell that came. I probably did buy it. Let's see what's going on down in the basement. Oh, fruit wine's ready. Alright, cool. Oh, it's pomegranate wine. It's crap wine. Oh! Fried calamari recipe. Oh! We got some hay. That's awesome. We needed that. Get rid of that wine, that wood. Okay, so Abigail's out here playing her music that you can't hear. It looks like a damn recorder. Apricot, strawberry, ancient fruit, ancient fruit, ancient fruit. Alright, we're selling all of that. And the diamond. Oh, that's right. So we were going to the... You know what? I do not have any ancient fruit in here. That's right. We were picking the ancient fruit. And my bag was full. So yeah, I wanted all my, not the damn coffee. My bag was full, so I couldn't get all this stuff. And I need it. got everything except for which one of the trees. Nope. My bag is about full too. No room for anything else. So I'm gonna go drop off this hay. Hey, hey, hey. Boom, boom, boom. There. I can't pick up the eggs because my bag's full. Alright. So I think I want to make some coffee for no reason except to have it. Okay, so it's all worth more. Coffee is just worth more. I'm gonna empty out some of this shit because I don't need it. I don't need that strawberry. I'm gonna keep that coffee because I can make 2 more. Peaches can go, apricots, this can go. Strawberries can go. More strawberries can go. And I'm gonna get rid of this ore. Okay, that was the wrong thing to put it in anyway, so. Abigail will literally play music for hours. Hours, I say. We're gonna milk the animals, maybe shear them, and pick up our eggs. Today I think we're gonna go visit the creature in the sewer, and we're also gonna visit the dwarf, because the dwarf don't like me as much anymore, and I would like for him to like me. So this is me finding my cows. I have 1 more day of crops. Come here, sheep. Alright, how you doing, Chickzilla? Quackets? How you doing? You sound like you're doing alright, Quackets. And this guy is out here finding truffles everywhere. Baba. I gotta get rid of. Look at all these trees. The worst part is, you be trying to grow a tree, and then bad boys don't grow. You don't pay attention for a day, you got a fully grown tree. Alright. Got it all. Okay, milked everybody. Moving everything around the bag is sometimes a little irritating. I end up having to do that a lot. I feel like I forgot to shear one of the sheep. In fact, I know I did. I don't know where he is. Alright, he'll be faster to find on the horse. Alright. yeah, you see they just be up in the grass. And they will eat all the grass. So, and the debris on the farm and trees, so many trees. There was a time I had so many trees I could not walk through them. I had to cut them all down. And I was trying to be conservative about cutting down the trees. But when you can't even get through the area, that's a little bit of a problem. And they will grow right next to each other, except in the area I want them to. Look at them, they just be up in the grass. Alright, it's Saturday. She's still up here playing music. Still. But me, that little quirk with the journal is kind of irritating. Let's see, is anybody outside? I'm gonna go through all the trash. Look at that! I got me an Autumn's bounty. I don't really eat like I'm supposed to in this game. Oh, that's good. Foraging and defense? Actually I'm not sure how good that is. Look, this is one of my exes. Everyone, even the grumpy blacksmith. This is him telling me, mansplaining to me the importance of friendship. That's what he's doing. Oh yeah, the sewer. So after you've been playing for a while, like you'll get keys and stuff to different things. And one of the areas where you get a key is the sewer. And this guy is another store. But I also want him to like me. And there's some things you can buy down here that you can't, like you can make it. Like I can learn how to make, well, the void eggs, I have a void chicken, so they lay them. I get these in the mines, the essences. The cake, I should have that recipe. I do have it. The recipes come to you over time. And when you first come in here, there's a force field here. Because you have to come in here to get something. And you have to fight all these. You have to catch them before they cocoon. Because then they turn into flies. And until you get a really strong sword, they're annoying. I don't like being in here because you can hear the bugs. And then there's like bones and shit. But you hear it? Like I'm gonna get 2 of them now because I didn't. Well, fortunately, I got a great sword, so they're easy to kill. But there is a quest you have to come in here and get something. But I've already done it. At this point, I'm just in here for shits and giggles. There's a part of me that wonders if there's another secret. But I don't think there is. Look at how fast that guy tries to get away. I'm stuck, so he's going to turn. Here he comes! Now in the mines, these used to be the hardest things to kill. But yeah, see back here, oops. the whole thing went away. Back there was a chest. That I got something out of. And now I never have to come in here again. Unless I choose to, because I want to fight some shit. And I can come out the other side? Why is everybody in town out here? You want some coffee? I can give you some coffee. I got some of that liquid crack for you. Alright, let's see if these kids still hate me. Yeah. Alright. So I also said I was going to go visit the dwarf real quick. Can't go through that way. This is a cemetery of which there's like 5 people there. Let's check out Clint for a moment. Okay. All these X's. Marnie's the one who's having the affair with the mayor. That's PTSD right there. What's up, Gus? Pam. Technically, I should go home and see what my wife is doing, because I'm sure she's done playing the flute. Not 100% sure she's done playing the flute. But she could be done playing. Yep, she's done playing the flute. Get rid of all this crap in my bag. Cherries, apricots. I was going to make more coffee. Change my mind. So let's see what she's doing in here. Standing in the kitchen. Oh, this is when you get the kiss. The dialogue went away too fast. I'm not quite sure why. Saturday night is clearly a romance night in, you know, our household. Because that's like the only night she actually is like affectionate. And to be honest with you, Abigail was super shy the entire time I was supposed to be courting her. Like, super shy. Unlike Emily. Emily, who was like, so, wanna go camping? And then once we were camping, she was like, wanna get dirty? And I was like, wait, what? And she was like, come on, we can do this. And I didn't really realize what I was consenting to at that point. Alright, this is the last day of spring, which means something's going to happen. Summer's going to come. I don't know what happens in, like, okay, I know what happens in summer, but, you know, there's the whole kid thing, and I'm wondering when the kid comes. I already have all these omelets. I don't know why I keep looking at the Queen of Sauce. It's actually good to look at the Queen of Sauce the first couple of years, because she definitely gives you recipes. You're not... What did you do before? See? She'd be saying worrisome shit to me. I'd be like, what do you do if you don't know what to do with your time? Alright. Are they out here picking stuff? That's not... Get them strawberries, y'all. Okay. gonna get this truffle, make some more truffle oil. I'm gonna drop some shit off in my mining thing. I actually forgot. I keep forgetting to put the egg in here. Let's see where Krobus likes me. Oh, he still had 3 hearts. I forgot. So, the little guy, the dwarf, likes emeralds and shit like that. So, how you doing, duck? Come get some eggs. There's a lot of eggs in here. And there's a duck feather. Duck feathers are something that are a gift that certain people like. I missed. Those 2 little things are lightning rods. I know, you only give me stuff every other day. Oh wow, both sheared. I could have sworn I just sheared them yesterday. What's up, Snouter? The other thing that happened my first year is all my cows had babies, and I was not ready for that. So I had to actually sell them because frankly, they ate too much, and I couldn't afford all the hay because I couldn't figure out how to get it. Like, I didn't know about the grass. So when I first started playing, I just cut down all the grass, and then later on I learned, wait, you need the damn grass to feed your animals. So that was eye-opening. Alright, so we have egg stuff. And milk. I don't know why I have algae soup. I don't want it. Those machines actually duplicate gems for you. And I have it doing diamonds, which of course it takes the longest to duplicate, mainly because they're worth the most from what I can tell. They're 750 gold for each one if I get one every few days. That's actually pretty nice. I'm glad Gus gives you free beer. I actually think I have topaz somewhere. Alright, so here's another little quirky thing about the game. You can dig through the trash, right? But if anybody catches you, you can lose liking points with them. Like, they can start liking you less. And this is a community center. It's all fixed up now. But when you first get here, it's wrecked. And you have to, like, there's these stars up here. Each of these stars had, like, small, go get this item, go get that item. And it would basically refurbish your room every time you got all the items. But many of the items you weren't going to be able to get because you had to be able to make some of this stuff. Like, you couldn't, like, you had to have goats in order to get large milk. And the only way you could get goats is if you had already gotten, like, a large barn, which was something you had to buy from here. And it was expensive. Look at them blushing. They still like you even though you are married to someone else in town. That's shocking to me. No, I'm still not in the mood to buy your expensive ass. How much is it? Your furniture catalog, $200,000? Or I can still be a millionaire. I'll buy it. But yeah. Oh wait. So this is where you get the farm buildings. You have to have all these ingredients and that much money. And in the beginning, it takes a while. I don't know anybody who's built a well. I mean, I don't be following people like that, but I didn't find it necessary. The silo, though, you need the silo. You need for all the animals. This is how you get wheat. It's not bad to get, but it's hard to get because you have to get cloth. And the way you get cloth is you there's like 3 ways you can get cloth. If you make it to the desert mines and you kill mummies, sometimes they drop it. If the cart lady is there and she has it for sale, she'll sell it for a super inflated price. Or you can get sheep and they'll drop wool, and then you have to have the recipe to build the thing that makes wool into cloth. I do not have one of these. I'm thinking about getting one. The slime hutch. So the slimes are the little slime things that I have to go fight in the mines. You can make a hutch and grow them yourself. And this is, you know, the coop in the barn, which we already, you know, I have. And after you do the small one, oops, I went the wrong way. You can make a bigger one, and that's how you can upgrade your animals. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? Topaz. Oh, that's right. I was like, there's a whole reason why I was even coming over here. To see the dwarf. This is where the dwarf lives. The dwarf does not like me right now. So I'm going to give the dwarf, I think, an emerald. The dwarf talks to you a little bit. I don't know if he really wants milk. He also has a store. In his store, you can buy bombs, but you can make bombs. You can buy a rare crow. They act like you really want the rare crow. There's 8 of them. You're supposed to collect them all. I don't know what that means. And then the miner's treat, which is candy that helps you with mining. I've never eaten this. I should. And I've never actually used any of these. I probably should have had this one because of the times that I died. But now I'm so strong. Like now I'm pretty much overpowered for the mines. Like I kill shit quick. Whereas before, and when they hit me, where before a hit was really damaging, now it barely does anything to me. A rusty spoon. I already have that one. I'm looking for artifacts. Okay, that was on me. And you can shatter these glass things. I have yet to figure out what purpose it serves to shatter them, except sometimes they're in your way. Now, one of the other reasons I'm in here is because they have this thing called the Adventurers Guild. And in the Adventurers Guild, right, you get some prizes for, you know, so many kills. And one of the things I haven't killed enough of were those little soot balls. But I also never spent a lot of time down here either. Not on these levels. This level and the dark levels. Like, when I got down here, I was like, I'm just trying to make it to the end And it didn't even really occur to me. Like, I didn't know for a long time that anywhere where it looked sandy, I could basically use my hoe and like find shit. Like, I had no idea. But you know, there was also a lot of combat too. And I wasn't really down with the combat in the beginning. Like, now that I'm OP, it's great. I don't care. I will spend all this time in this mine and not have any problem. Especially since I got this super strong sword. But before, and like I said, they can hit me and it doesn't really do shit, which is really important to me. I don't want damage. I hear you, Soot. There are ghosts. Ow. There's a lot of Soot in here. And the ghosts dropped them solar essence. Oops. Doesn't help to water it. They dropped the solar essences, which, I mean, they're helpful for some quest stuff. Actually, I take that back. I like them because you can use them to make bombs. And there's a lot of damn Soots over here. But like I said, I'm OP, so come get some. And they weren't that strong to begin with. There's a lot of Soot. I'm in it to try and find all the stuff for the library, which I actually haven't been back to. So nobody knows what I'm talking about when I talk about the library. But there are collections. And you don't know what any of this shit is. What you do know is that you only get it like in the mines and stuff. Here we got a bat and a ghost. And the slime. And a crate and a bat. But as you saw, I've been hit like 5 times. Meaningless. Absolutely meaningless. My bag must be full of junk. Like I say that, you need the slimes to build some stuff. But I've built everything. Just about. And then there's some other accomplishment that I'm supposed to be working on that I haven't figured out what it is yet. Like, I saw it and they were like, where's the damn bat? I'm like, I can hear you. So slow. It was something about constructing something or other, but I think it's like a Steam thing. And so I was trying to figure out what the hell it was in Steam, right? And I still don't know what it is. Like, I'm gonna have to look it up. Some of the music in here is really nice, though. This is always a weird level because it's literally a circle. You have to go around and around. And you can choose to break the rocks. You can choose not to break the rocks. You can skip it if you want. Like, you don't have to go. But you usually get to a point where you can see what's going on in the middle, and what's in the middle is like Like, how many times have I gotten hit? You see how much life I got? I'm full. I just got hit again. I mentioned that I'm overpowered for here, right? Silly ass rocks. And a tree sap. Things we don't need. I like geodes. I like the ice geodes. Because that's this game's version of the mystery box. And apparently I really like mystery boxes. Just ask Funko. Okay, sometimes there's crates in the middle. I don't see any crates. And that's the sucky part. So now I'm going all the way around. Oh, look at how late it is. Oops. I need to get home. But you see how I got another frozen geode? I love frozen geodes. And I haven't been to the Adventurers Guild yet, so you don't even know what I'm talking about when I talk about the Adventurers Guild. I don't even need iron like this. But what am I doing? Like I said, I need to kill these things so I can get my last goal for the Adventurers Guild. Oh good, there's a ladder in the middle. And every 5 levels, you get an elevator. In these mines. I'm leaving. And I'm also leaving my horse. Because it's almost midnight. That's another really cool thing. Your horse, you can leave your horse anywhere. And it'll find its way home, eventually. Whether or not I mean, it'll find its way home. And that's really all I have to say about the horse. I'm very tempted. This is all the same fruit. It's all strawberry. I remember making that choice. Okay. Okay. Now technically I should be in bed right now. Because I just got my second warning. It's 1 a.m. At 2 a.m. I will pass out and be in the hospital. Another cool thing to know is that time stops while you're in like your bin. So that's not as big a deal. Like straight up stops. But once it kicks back up, it kicks back up. And time is accelerated in this game. I see my wife in the morning and then I don't see her no more. So here it is, day 28 of spring. This means we're about to go into summer because every month is exactly 28 days. Exactly 28 days. And here we are. Summer, day 1. When does the baby come? That's what I want to know. I still can't believe I have a fridge and I didn't know it. Because you're pale. Oh my gosh, I married a vampire. Let's see, it's going to be sunny tomorrow. Neutral. Oops. I didn't realize how big the TV I really bought. Look at that. I never really paid attention to the graphics before. Because my TV was little. Summer, new crops, hops. Oh, that's right. I have to actually do my farm. No, don't drink it. And remember how I was talking earlier about debris? Every season, more debris comes. And all my crops are dead, so that's just awesome. But we knew they were all gonna die. The first time that happened, I was so upset. Mainly because I had really just planted some stuff. Oops. I went too far. I like my shit to be a perfect square. So when it's not a perfect square, it actually bothers me for a little bit. And it's built specifically around these sprinklers, which can cover 20, oops, see it's not a perfect square anymore. It already wasn't, which can cover exactly 24 spots. So that's why everything is where it is. Alright, now I need fertilizer. But guess what I found out about my watering can once I got the big watering can? I didn't know I could do this. It waters everything. Oh, and this is where you also see that doing farming takes up energy. So I might have to eat. Alright, so the whole thing is hosed. Code. Get rid of that. So then there's a fertilizer. Now, how do I make the fertilizer? I need something. Oh yeah, I need this stuff. This and this. So underneath the crafting, you have your speed grows. And then your deluxe, well, you have your deluxe speed grow and your regular speed grow. And I always make too much. But I'm okay with that. Get rid of some of this shit in my bag. Although, I might go, no, I'm not going back to the mine today. I have too much of all of this, and I really should get rid of it. And yet, I struggle. Same thing with this one. This one is just materials I may need sometime in the future if I decide to build something. Generally speaking, I'm not going to build anything. Like, I've already built almost everything. Excuse me. So, the next step is to put down all the fertilizer. I want the deluxe and then the regular, so. The worst part is, I think I still have some left over, and I keep forgetting I have some left over. I've been doing this for so long, the music started back up. Let me see. There might be something here. What time is it? 12? No, I don't have any in here. Cool. I mean, not really, but cool. Alright, so if I get these, I could probably make a couple more. No? What am I out of? I'm out of clams. I am not out of clams. I have plenty of clams. It's like I have plenty of coral. Oh yeah, I did not need to do anything with the coral. Clams. Alright, we're gonna hit this last row. I know you care. This actually is one of the most soothing parts. It's very straightforward. You just go, and there you go. And then you have to get your seeds. I know you don't care. I don't care if you don't care. I'm still doing this. I'm playing my game. And I keep opening up the wrong damn chest. Alright. So it's summer. Summer seeds, summer seeds, summer, 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 summer. Man, hops last forever. Summer, summer, fall, 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 summer, fall, spring. Okay. Okay. I didn't put those back. Let's get rid of the grass. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that and that. I can't believe I might actually have to eat something. Okay. I have a ton of pine tar. That's amazing. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I still haven't planted shit. Hops go down this side. Uh-oh. That was awesome. Okay. All right. Oh, and flowers. All right, so I have a whole bunch of empty spots. Like a whole bunch. No hops. Wheat, maybe? That would be cool. Red tomatoes. Okay. I have a lot of pepper plants. But I'll do 3 more of those. These are... I don't have any sunflower seeds? That might be what I'm missing. Summer or fall. I can actually fill this up with sunflower seeds right now. Alright, my whole thing is planted, I think. It is. Alright, cool. I'm gonna replace some of this shit. Alright. Well, I need to make those seeds. I'm gonna throw you in here. Oh, here's where the cabbages are. I thought amaranth was this season too. But maybe I'm not fucking with amaranth. Like, maybe I'm like, amaranth is unnecessary. Strawberry wine can go. Rhubarb wine can go. Rhubarb can go too. I think I'm gonna put the potatoes in the house though. With the other potatoes, of which I now have a ton. So everyone still love me? Everyone still loves me. I need to go talk to everyone now. Where's Abigail? Did she say she's going to town today? Okay. I will definitely need to make some seeds. I do not need to make them today. But I will. I haven't even been inside the thingy yet. Silly trees. And cabbage. What's going on inside here? Coffee. Coffee is what's going on inside here. All right. So now we're going to put all these seeds in here. And we're going to take the rest of these seeds and put them, I should have made rhubarb seeds. That's good to know. Oh wait, no, I have 12 of them, never mind. Potatoes. I need to know when amaranth sprouts. So, we're gonna find that out. I feel like there's something I should be doing today that I don't remember. But I'm not gonna worry about it because... Do I need more ancient fruit? 4 more. I mean, I have the seed. So I may as well just plant them, tiger carrying this bitch around. How? Done. Okay. Alright, let's fall. I did not do anything on my farm like I was supposed to. Fall. Like if I was smart, I would go right over to the barn, grab my eggs, milk my cows, and keep it moving. I'm amused how everybody was awake until I walked in. Like fully walked in. Then suddenly everybody was asleep. Done. Everybody's milked. All I had was 1 egg, really? Well, by morning, all of this stuff will be done. And there you go. Stick this back in here. Cool. And let's head inside. Got no idea where my wife is. It's summer. I'm gonna turn you the fuck off. Yep, I got the bed before you. What? Haha. Okay. Technically, I have no idea where my wife is. Oh, you're out here. What you doing? I'm very happy because everything is working. Everything is down here. The whole thing is planted. I have seeds. I have to clear out this debris because after this, I'm gonna call it. Like I've enjoyed my time. I thought my baby would be here by now, but apparently adoption takes a while, just like in real life. I don't know, but we planned a wedding in 3 days, so I'm feeling like this whole thing with the weight on the baby is jacked up. Because as I said, we planned a wedding in 3 days. I didn't even plan it. She planned that shit. She did it. She just said, we're going to get married in 3 days. I'll take care of everything. And I was like, okay. And then I woke up one day and we had a wedding. And I was like, oh. Like, I knew she said 3 days, but I thought there'd be like, I don't know. I thought I would have something to do with it, but nah, I literally just showed up and then 3 days there was a wedding. I just showed up for the wedding. I didn't even get a new outfit. If I hadn't gone and changed my outfit, because I'm just that kind of person, like, I would not have gotten, I wouldn't have had to change the outfit. I would have gotten married. I mean, I did get married in my regular ass clothes. She had on a nice white dress. Oh, there's the third cow. Up in here. Now, somewhere on this farm, there's a pig rooting up truffles. Found them. I can hear them. Hear them truffles popping up. Alright. You hear them. Alright. Now that I've milked everything. Wait, not this. We'll start with you. And then you. And then we'll move the truffles. I didn't get the eggs yet? Apparently not. Alright. Everything on the farm is mostly taken care of. You still up here? Okay. The train always cracks me up because they announce it and I'm supposed to like run all the way over for it, right? This is the fastest way. Oh, grapes. Because supposedly stuff falls off the train. Oh, if I completely missed this train. It bothers me that I can't also go through. So this is actually a normal Tuesday. What's up, Sebastian? What you doing? Okay. Maru's at work. I basically did everything I was supposed to do. What's up, guys? Where do you live? Oh my gosh. I have no idea when my wife's birthday is. Lee would like an aquamarine. That's totally doable. Go inside the... Okay. So I can go through your trash. I don't want no maple seed. That's for damn sure. Throw that shit right in the trash. Sam. I'm gonna go talk to your dad. I want your dad to like me. Okay, he does not like me. Alright, so I ran around. I got a new quest. It's not a big deal. I can't believe I've been on it for 3 hours. Yes, I can. It actually is a struggle for me to stop it, too. I was doing much better at it, too, until today. Partially because I'm waiting for my baby. Whatever that may be. What's up, Fluffnut? Aquamarine. I don't even remember who asked. Lee. Lee asked for it. No, what? Eggs. I had an egg and a truffle. Alright, Lee. Where would Lee? Lee wanders around. Are you serious? You seriously blocking my road? Lee likes to wander around outside during the summer. Like, a lot. All she talks about is finding food to eat in the woods. Now, where exactly she is right now, I don't know. It took me forever and a day to realize that the cat actually sold hats. Like, for the whole beginning of the game, the cat is not there. It's just a dilapidated house. And then one day, it's the cat doing that cat speak. Man. She's clearly not home. Well, I have no idea where she is. Oh, she might be by the river. Yes, that's why we adopted one. And it's coming. And I'm super proud. Even though when I was with you, I told you I didn't want kids. I mean, we can stop. You ain't gonna hang out with me. Shit. I don't need you like that. Alright, so Lee sometimes hangs out on the other side of the... That's Jody. I already searched these trash cans. on the other side of the river at like random spots. Okay, maybe not as far up as this. I thought maybe she's farther south. Or maybe she's just not out at all. How about that? Man, straight up garbage today. Like everything is trapped. The beach. She used to go to the beach and wade in the ocean. That's exactly where she used to go. I don't know if she's still down there though. Probably not. Oh, wait, I stand corrected. It's Lee, right? Yay, Lee. Let's see what's happening over here. And mind you, I love the sound of the ocean. But there's one thing that I dislike about living in Atlanta. It is actually how far away we are from the ocean. Okay, I'm actually even yawning. That means I've really been in here for too long. I really didn't mean to do this. It's time for a new hat for my character too. I get rid of these cat ears. Or I could just take off the cat ears. Look at that. And there you are, being creepy in my kitchen. Yes. Okay, being married sucks. I'm sure I've said that in this game. It sucks. That is not wrong. Being married in this game is boring. Wait, I forgot. It's better if I make iridium bars out of that. May as well. There. They'll be done by morning. Alright. So I'm done for tonight. I've played for a very long time. Much longer than I should have. So now I'm going to save tonight. And say thank you so much for watching. I have enjoyed it. This was a nice little interactive session. So, you know, feel free to check me out when I'm online again. I'm not going, you know me, I don't get used to the schedule. I just do it when I feel like it. And since I've actually been doing some costume and stuff, you know, I'm going to be real funny about it. So, yeah, I'll check you next time. And, you know, have a great night, rest of the night. Oh my God. It's 12:30 in the morning. I had no idea it was this late. No wonder I'm tired. All right, bye.